If I were him, I'd be careful because Jose Ramirez is he's a Latino. You know how Latinos are, bro.
If you try to get crazy with Jose Ramirez might take it. That's what kind of fight it is, I feel. You know what I mean?
I feel as though he slowed down. All that partying and drinking and stuff slowed him down.
Boxing experts are advising Devin Haney to be cautious ahead of his upcoming match with Jose Ramirez, emphasizing Ramirez's aggressive style and knockout power. Henry Garcia gave a stern warning to Haney, urging him to stay alert when facing Ramirez. He pointed out that Ramirez is a formidable opponent, known for his resilience and constant pressure in the ring. Garcia expressed concern that Haney might not be fully prepared for the challenging style Ramirez brings, particularly if he finds himself knocked down.
What's your thoughts on that fight?
If I were him, I'd be careful because Jose Ramirez is he's a Latino. You know how Latinos are, bro. They don't play. I don't know if he was fighting Duarte. I'd say you better step down because Duarte is no joke. But Jose Ramirez is no joke either. And I'm telling you, the guy is no pushover. He is no pushover. I've seen him fight. I've seen him work out a few times. And this guy is he's out there. He's gonna give Haney his work for his money. I'm telling you, he's gonna be on him. So I hope Haney's ready for it. You know, I'm sure his dad has done his research and all that about Jose Ramirez. I'm sure he did, but they don't know the fighter that he is. I do, and I'm telling you, what I meant, he's gonna get a run for his money. That's what I meant to say.
Right.
Yeah.
So tell me, like, who do you favor in that fight? Because obviously it would kind of, it wouldn't be a crazy gift.
He also noted that although Duarte might have posed an even greater challenge, Ramirez remains a dangerous fighter, capable of causing problems for Haney if he connects with clean shots. Garcia believes such hits could potentially undermine Haney's confidence and make the fight significantly more difficult for him.
It is what it is, but I would say that Jose Ramirez, if he cracks him, I'm worried for Haney because psychologically, I don't think he's still ready for it. I don't think he's ready for something like that because if he gets dropped, it's going to mess him up. Jose, again, he's no pushover. If he hits him and he catches him and he drops him, that's going to go bad for Haney.
Jose Ramirez is in his prime and undeniably a skilled fighter, but some experts also believe he's nearing the end of his career. They caution Devin Haney not to underestimate Ramirez's power, experience, and relentless pressure. Despite being in the latter stages of his career, Ramirez remains a dangerous opponent, capable of pulling off an upset.
Ramirez, a guy who was absolutely fantastic in his prime, but a guy who I think is now in the twilight of his career. It's a good fight. These are good scalps for the boys if they can get through it. And then they can fight each other in October. And man, I think these are big money fights, especially that one in October. If they both get through their task here in May, that's going to be a big one in October. We're also hearing a lot of other stuff right in the fight game now.
Tank Davis has shared his thoughts on Devin Haney, acknowledging that Haney was an exceptional fighter at just 17 years old. However, Davis feels that Haney has slowed down over time, attributing it to his lifestyle choices, especially partying, which he believes has impacted Haney's focus and overall performance in the ring.
Video of you and Devin Haney sparring, people were going crazy over it. He was just a teen when that happened. How do you feel like his boxing skills have improved since?
I think he was best on his game when he was that age. I think he was like 17. I wasn't that much older than him. I think we probably like 3 years older.
Boxing analysts note that while Devin Haney is unbeaten, his last fight raised concerns about his durability. They see Jose Ramirez as a solid test, even after his loss to Arnold Barbosa. Questions about Haney's chin persist, and this fight could provide answers. Haney's potential move to 147 is seen as risky, as he may struggle against bigger punchers. While Ramirez isn't a major power puncher, his pressure could expose weaknesses. Experts believe this fight will reveal Haney's true standing.
Video of you and Devin Haney sparring. People were going crazy over it. He was just a teen when that happened. How do you feel like his boxing skills have improved since?
I think he was best on his game when he was that age. I think he was like 17. I wasn't that much older than him. I think we probably like 3 years older.
Devin Haney kind of coming off a loss. I know he's not technically, but I mean, this is the sort of get back opponent. I mean, look, in terms of opponents that Devin Haney could choose at this point, like, you could do a lot worse than Jose Ramirez. Jose Ramirez, he's still, like, he lost to Arna Barbosa. I think he's still a dangerous fight for Devin Haney at this stage, especially if Devin Haney, like, this is when we're going to get some answers. But Devin Haney, he's potentially chinny. Like, we have to see how he holds up here. So I didn't expect him to get in the ring with like a power puncher. He's also been teasing that he's going to be a welterweight, that he's going to be at 147, which is funny because he didn't really spend that much time at 140 at all. We'll see. If this is at 147, then you probably feel less confident in Devin Haney, not particularly for this fight, but going forward, just because if Devin Haney is going to be at 147 now, if you're worried about his chin at 140, and granted, Ryan wasn't 140 in that fight, but if you're worried about Devin Haney's chin, him moving up in weight is not going to help him a ton because his power is going to be, well, even more diminished than it already had been. And on top of that, he's going to face stronger and stronger punchers. Jose Ramirez probably doesn't qualify in this regard because he'd be...
About Devin Haney, though, you can count on him. He's going to give you some type of fight. Like, he's not going to just give you, oh, man. Like, he's going to give you something like, oh, it might be a dangerous draw. Especially coming out the fight with Ryan. Jose Ramirez is 90% offense coming to get you.
Coming off the Ryan fight at 144-pound catch weight, who do you feel like that favors?
I don't know. Because we got to see if Devin learned his lesson. We got to see if he learned his lesson. And we got to see if Jose Ramirez is healthy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And does this mean this is a fill out for 47?
I think so.
You know what I'm saying? So I think it'll be an advantage for all of them. You feel me? I think it's an advantage for both. They both will be feeling good.
Who wins that fight?
I mean, Devin if he box. If you try to get crazy with Jose Ramirez, Jose Ramirez might take it. That's what kind of fight it is, I feel. You know what I mean? I can't side with either one because Dev, I don't know what's really going through his mind. I don't know what he's really thinking. I don't know what he's really been working on. What I think he should do, go in there.
Build up or anything, you know. I think they're trying to build up Ryan versus Haney, but I don't know. It was tough, man.
But 47, he's a 35-pounder. That's a big jump, no? He does have a good overhand.
So Ryan was the same thing, you know. He was also
30, 35, 40, yeah.
30, 35, 40, now 47. So, you know, there we could say that they're both going up.
Okay, now, one of your fighters is rumored, I saw a lot of pictures on the internet, Jose Ramirez